Oh goodness. Sorry about this.
We'll see what happens.
But I have goals.
This is a test again.
And you do.
It's another test.
I don't like this kaning iyahang keyboard type.
It's
Murasya ko
live.
ano? No? Yang keyboard ba?
I like it. It's very soft.
Di ba iluta?
I told you I don't have enough space on my USB.
You didn't buy another one.
I need to buy another one.
I don't like this. It's
Man,
annoying.
that green screen is weird, dude.
It annoys me.
This latency is crazy here.
It's
Man,
annoying.
that green screen is weird, dude.
It annoys me.
This latency is crazy here.
Why I still have this video?
Well, let me see. Let me see the volume here. Just checking. I'm just testing some stuff out here. Anyone's up there? This is my another test on OBS. I'm just trying to familiarize myself with the software, and you know, at least you can see kind of like my thought process, what I do. I'm creating some stuff at the moment. There seems to be 2 people are watching. 1 person, okay. So I got I just finished this thing yesterday. It's gonna pop up in a couple of seconds. The live count, the viewer count. This is from yesterday as well. Just throwing some ideas out there. Then let me fix this thing up right here. Can I share? Can I share? It's crazy. There's that other page I promised you guys. It's basically like a the top creators right now. You know, you got Rike on top, Philippine Dream. He's doing some big numbers. Mr. Bud Brown is doing some great guys, and my little up and comers right here. If you want to nominate somebody, just text on the live chat. I mean, I'll look them up and stuff. At the moment right now, I'm just checking some stuff out. Dumaguete life. So don't mind me not speaking. This is another test of mine. I am just running all these features on the stream. figure I just want to share with you what I'm doing.
Oh.
Hey John, yeah, are you referring to? There's a bunch of them getting brought up. You have you have the one in Piapi, right near my parents' building. That's what's the name of that place? At Marina Town. That you have the Rockwood, I think. They're getting built everywhere right now. A lot of corporate money's being pushed through Dumaguete right now. Don't need background music, babe.
The background music.
New copyright music, 10,000 hours long. No, that's gaming music. What is this? Come on, man, give me like a nice playlist, dude. Yeah, this is that. No commercials, man.
Every few seconds.
Can that be heard? That be heard? Babe, then I want, if you can, go on YouTube and see if you can hear that background sound.
What happened?
Yeah, the Marina one. You think it's a good investment to buy? Yeah, I think so. I know personally that they're building a mall in front of the actual the units there. They're building a mall fronting the sea. But yeah, I mean, that's where actually Ruby and I wanted to buy one just to invest in. I mean, think about it. Anywhere in any part of the world, anything by the water, generally expensive. Pretty good investments. God forbid there's a tsunami, you know. But yeah. Other than that, I think that's a good investment. That's literally like a walk away from one of my parents' buildings. Oh crap. Let me see what happens here. Don't mind the silence, I'm sorry. I'm just doing my stuff right now. On the screen, I look like I have crazy eyes here. I'm just adjusting some stuff now. just to make it a little bit more up. I mean, I'm doing some. I'm trying to do some creative stuff there. The green screen sucks, man. I think I'm gonna take off this thing. I'm gonna cut into it. Yeah. I'm checking out. Okay. I'm just checking some stuff out. Don't mind if I look a little crazy. I'm just checking some things. That's too hype, man. I can't listen to that music. It's too hype, man. Oh man, I just messed up. Oh boy. Oh man, I just messed up. So I made a mistake. I erased the live chat, so I gotta reinstate that thing right now. Yeah, John. Yeah, they got some really good, building construction, the contractors there. Yeah, a lot of them, like I have cousins who actually worked abroad, and then they did their thing overseas, and then they're back home because they opened up their own business, or they might work for the actual for the towns. It's one of those things like, excuse me if I'm not looking. It's so small, dude. What the heck? I'm just, pardon me, I'm adjusting some stuff right now for this thing. I inadvertently erased the live chat. Yeah, like in Dumaguete, I think most of the Philippines. I don't think there's a huge market for like resale on like housing. I'm sure there is, but the majority of people that I know, they just build houses. They just do. Not like here in America or like in many other places where you'll have a house that's been sitting there for like 50 years, 40 years, some 80 years. But I mean, if you come across a house that you really like, And you know, why not? You know, you can always get some that was owned by something or someone else. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, and this thing is killing me. This thing is like sucks. Where did you get this? Walmart?
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna order something in Amazon. This is killing me. Like it really annoys me. And like really.
Give me 1 second. I want to see how the sound is.
What happened? Can you read my thing? If I put it here.
No. I always put a drop shadow. Go all the way in the bottom. Click that. I have to check the sound on the background music because that's something I got to work on. There's no more background music. Oh boy. I want it to be like super minimal, but it's coming in a little strong, man. But yeah, I'm working on a few things right now. I forgot, I gotta lock that sucker. So, hey John, so where are you from, if you're still watching? Are you in Dumaguete right now, or are you stateside? Let's try something crazy here.
Maybe this thing needs a battery.
Maybe.
That's the only thing.
Let's play around with some features here. I wanna just, but I think I'm gonna take this green screen thing off. Let me see something. Oh man, you really see me. Yeah, that's bright, dude. Oh, in Flushing, you're in Queens. Okay. Yeah, Flushing has a lot of Asians, John. You're a lot of. I used to go to a few restaurants there. Korean restaurants when I was a teenager, because you know, I took Taekwondo for a very long time, so my teachers should take me out there, I think. Yeah, if you are gonna buy, or if you are gonna do something in Duma, I hope you can do it soon because it's getting a little expensive out there. Yeah, this green screen is whack, man. This green screen is whack. Look at this. I'm gonna take that off. Not right now. Yeah, Dumaguete is expensive, man. Especially when the Forbes thing came out. That boosted up, you know. I mean, it's good if you're invested in there, you know, but if you're already you are in there, you've been in there. It sucks when you're trying to get in there, you know. You can't get what you can't get what you could have got years ago for, you know, land and stuff like that. What part of Dumaguete is your fiance from, if you don't mind me asking? What the hell happened there, man? That went all wacky on me. Hey, Sheila Horn? Samonguita, yeah. Did that happen now? Did it fix this? Yeah, I fixed it. From Sambongita. That's very nice. I like it over there. What's in Sambongita, babe? Some of the beaches are very nice over there. Zambo. Thank you. Yeah, John, what? Casablanca. Where the hell is Casablanca? That sounds so familiar. Oh, what? Thank you. Yeah, I've been back for a minute. I'll probably hang out here for, unless I get a promotion, I'll probably hang out here for a year, take care of some stuff, and then probably go back. You know, I do miss my home. I mean, I grew up in New York, but since I lived in the Philippines, Dumaguete, not the Philippines, because some parts of the Philippines I won't be in, I miss my new home. It was, you know, I was born there, came here, then, you know. Oh yeah, okay, yes, that's why that sounds familiar. Casablanca, it's one of those, right by that cooking school, I believe. Yeah, man. Like I've been working since I was young. Like as soon as you're able to work, I've been working like 15, 16. And before that, I did everything like what I can do to make some money. Yeah, well, I came to America when I was about 3 going on 4, so I went I was I literally just grew up here. But after going to school, in the Philippines and then living there, just the lifestyle there, as well as the just the environment that I prefer. I just prefer it. Uh, we do make a little money here and there out in the Philippines, but it's just not enough for me to do this project I want to do. So that's why I came back and just gave this pest control thing a try. Luckily, pest control is one of those jobs that you can literally work 6 months and then hang out for 6 months. So if worst comes to worst, it's not really worst comes to worst. Best case scenario, if I have to for the next ongoing years, hang out in America for 6 months, work, bust my butt here, and then hang out in the Philippines for 6 months. '88, man, wow. Oh, the piggery's still there. The piggery's been operating for almost 11, 12 years now. It's always been there. And then, you have other investments like you have cattle and, other things. But, I mean, when it comes to business in the Philippines it's getting there. They're trying their best to innovate and all that stuff. But me personally, when it comes to business, I try to keep it simple. I try to hit industries and markets, not really industries, markets that are consistently moving. Like the food, everybody has to eat. Just like if you have the watering stations, everybody needs water. Pigs, Filipinos love pork. I don't particularly eat pork, but Filipinos love pork. And the piggery business has really been great to Ruby and I. It's really been great. I mean, I can't complain. I can't even complain with the life that we have. I have no complaints, man. Uh, you know, Daycare business, it's starting to boom now because even on the smaller barangays, you have to, like, from what I see living there, everything's kind of starting to switch over to like a westernized mindset where both parents are working or trying to work. They're trying to, everybody has dreams and ambitions, so they're going to try to go after those things. No pork for you either. But everybody's going after what they feel is, it's there. So daycare. I mean, I was thinking about that for a little bit because just having a play set, an area, some tables, teach them ABCs for the older kids, change some diapers. It's just the amount of the amount that people are willing to pay in a particular area, and obviously the services that you offer for that price. Man, 30 minutes past already. That's pretty fast. I'm gonna get some more tea. So what are you guys up to? I know John's in Flushing, so we're pretty much in the same time. Sheila Horton, where are you from? Where are you stateside? Are you East Coast, West Coast? Mm. Southern California. Yo, there's a lot of Filipinos out there, man. Ruby and I have to go to California someday because there's a lot of Filipinos out there. Now, I mean, I grew up in New York, so I don't really know. You know, there's a lot of Filipinos, but I don't really come across them. They're not really too heavy in Long Island. Is it true that like in Cali, is it true like when you call when Filipinos are called flips, is that like derogatory? Do people take offense to that? Like, you know, if you call a Filipino or another person calls a Filipino flip, is that like a derogatory? I've always wanted to know, because being that I don't really have a lot of Filipino friends. Okay, I mean, is it true that some people take offense to it? Cause I did meet a Filipino guy. He was like, oh, that means like effing little island people or something like that. I'm like, oh, excuse me. Is it as bad as calling somebody a fob? You know, like, I never took offense to it either. It's just, it doesn't bother me, man. You know. I mean, I've never had no issues like that out here. Then again, you have to realize I grew up amongst black and Spanish people, so I grew up in like a hood type area. Hey Chris, what's up? You at work, Chris? Yeah, I'm just testing this stuff out right now. Oh, not yet. Hey, what time is it on the West Coast right now by you guys? Me and John are here East Coast. What time is it in the West Coast? Is it 4 hours? 4 hours? What is it again? 4 hours behind, or is it behind because I'm on the East Coast? Oops, sorry. Oh, 7 p.m. Okay. Yeah. 3 hours behind. Okay. I always get confused with like all those time zones and stuff like that. I'm trying to find a... Okay, I do notice on my demographics, I do have a lot of viewers, subscribers from the majority of times the West Coast. So it kind of like, I don't want to cater it just to that, but because of how the demographic is, the numbers speak volumes. I'm probably going to set a time up where it's going to be closer to the West Coast, and then obviously whatever time it is going to be on the East Coast, But I wish I had an opportunity to share this, this live stream onto Facebook, so at least I got some chatter over there. Man, Chris, you're racking it. I'm trying to, man. Trying to. So how do you like all the screens I'm putting up? Is it entertaining, informative? Because I want to try to really get it to the point where people are enjoying themselves while we're interacting, because it's kind of boring just, staring at this thing and then, whatever. San Fran about 5. Okay. 5 hour drive. That's like driving to Virginia from here, man. Like when I have to go visit my sister in Suffolk, Virginia. Yeah, Enrique's from what I'm looking at these numbers right now, Enrique's racking those things up, man. He's really racking them up, man. Wow. And those are live, man. I don't know if you ever checked out a foreigner farming in the Philippines. That guy's making some. I think his name is Brian. That guy's making some moves, man. I'll give it to him. Meek and Joseph. Yeah, he's in Vietnam now. I think he has conquered Dumaguete and Cebu and Bohol. He's trying to kill Vietnam now. So I guess, you know, he's trying to do his thing. Hey, do whatever makes you happy, man. If you had a choice, I know you guys love the Philippines. Would you consider living in Vietnam? You know, I don't know if I can. You know, what are the top expat retirement places in Asia? Is it from what I'm thinking, is Vietnam, Thailand, I guess Philippines. You know. Yeah. Farmer got some good stuff on there. I don't know, but I just love Dumaguete. You know, I've been to other parts of the Philippines, but you know, like where my parents' mango farm is in Cebu, I'm not a big fan over there. I can't I can't hang out there. Indonesia, yeah. I would like to check out Borneo and all those places. His numbers, he's got, I think, well over, like, I think close to 3 million. Let me double check here. He's at least like. Yeah, you're right, Chris, about the English. He's definitely like I know he's racking. He's racking those foreigner in the Philippines. Yeah, well, yeah, about 3 million views. That's a lot of views, man. Well, I mean, when you're looking to make money on YouTube, you know, you guys probably know, like, it's all in view count, watch time, and all that stuff. So, you know, and I don't know if you saw the recent video, if you guys follow Casey Neistat about YouTube burnout and all that stuff. It's kind of hard because if you're looking to really build a specific channel and get super big, you kind of pigeonhole yourself into doing one type of material to keep it consistent and stuff like that. And sometimes it's for someone who's like you know, moving around, it's probably hard, man. Like Casey and I said, that guy's a genius, man. That guy's a genius. What he does. Yeah, of course, people are very curious about that because I think well, I think the people that watch this channel are from when I see the demographic, the youngest are like 18. There's probably some younger, like males about like 13, I think like 16, but there's 18 and all the way to like 45. And I know like the 40-year-olds are probably looking to set themselves up for that 60. So they're trying to get ahead of it and things like that. I mean, Dumaguete's a beautiful place, man. It's like a hub to get to other places like, you know, Cebu, Siquijor, Siquijor is small as hell. I don't, you know, Cebu, Siquijor, Bohol. Then you have the international airport coming in, so literally like Manila's there. You know, you can everywhere. You know, you can still do it now, but just a vibe out there. You know, it has a good mix of like city slash rural, I guess. Like 47, yeah. Yeah, Thailand is nice. Yeah. Tawi Tawi. Wow, very nice, man. Mm-mm. For vacation only? So Sheila, do you see yourself ever retiring in the Philippines? Maybe with Dumaguete? Oh, my eyes is crazy here, man. Two months. Yeah, I mean, if Ruby and I didn't do the businesses and, you know, weren't busy in that way, I think it would get boring. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I mean, well, it all depends too, because Ruby and I are pretty, like, we're homebodies. We like traveling, man. We're homebodies. You stay at home and chill. I mean, like, and, I don't know what I would do if we didn't have businesses. I'd probably stay home all day, man. I don't know, man. I'm the type of guy, like, any nice movie, I'll go to the movies, go to restaurants, stay at the beach, play with my dogs, ride on my motorcycle. I'm good, man. Hey, Mark, what's up? I have trained in Arnis and Iskrima, but not. When I say train, I'm talking about a few classes, nothing crazy. Like I do love it though, especially the karambit. You know the karambit, the hook knife. That's amazing right there. Yeah, that's another great option, Chris. Tagaytay, I think it's pretty expensive up there. I have some family owns property up there, and it's crazy expensive, man. Beautiful place, though. I tell you that much. It's a very beautiful place. I've never been to Silang or Lipa City. Batangas, I got some family up there. From what I hear, it's a decent place as well. How about you, Mark? Have you trained? Or do you train? I know you did MMA for, you know, for a bit, or you still do. Let me check some stuff out here. Wow, that's pretty nice. And there's my whopping. Hey, I think yesterday was like at 23:30 something, right? Am I right? At least it grew something. I'm not so concerned about the subscriber count. I am concerned about the view count. You know, that's pretty much. You know, I'm trying my best to always have like, in my brain, um, milestones and stuff like that. I'm driven in that way. I'm super competitive. So, if you can help me get to that 1 million mark, man, oh my goodness, I'd appreciate it. I just need that one viral video. Yeah, you're right. You know what? That's what I like about Arnis and Iskrima, the knife work, because just my PI. I gotta check that guy out, Chris. You know, I figure in SoCal there should be like a big Arnis community. There's a lot of Filipinos, man. A lot of Filipinos who probably have practice back home, and then they spread the word. You know. Yeah, I seen this guy, Chris. He's a good guy, man. Oh yeah, I think he's on. I'm gonna put him up there. Wow, 4 million, homie. Yeah, this guy's been doing some stuff here, man. Yeah, this guy's doing some things, man. Oh yeah, Sheila, I'm actually going to Dumaguete in March. Towards the end of March. Yeah, man. He's How many videos does this gentleman have, man? Yeah, this guy's amazing, man. This guy's doing some big things here. Oh, Suleiman graduation. Okay, okay. Yeah, Mark. I went to school here, Uniondale High School, black and gold. Yeah, maybe, cause I'm going there the 20th something. I don't know, 20 something. Yeah, my PI Jung is doing his thing, man. Viva Feliz. That's okay. Yeah, Sheila. I'll probably maybe we will run into each other, cause I'll be there. I'll be there. 20 something or something like that, man. I forgot. I gotta check the ticket. Daily vlogger, tons. Yeah, I see some of the stuff, man. He's doing some big things, man. I guess the house is Viva Feliz. From the very short videos I'm watching, the house is very beautiful, man. Definitely gives him purpose, man. See, something like that I can literally like do back home because every day's a different thing. I mean, every day's a different adventure, I guess, when it comes to building a house. So if it takes like 2 or 3 years to build a house, you got a lot of product right there. I mean, you got a lot of material there. Yeah, I know what you mean, Sheila. Putting that OT in. Nah, I've never been on the West Coast, unfortunately. Never been. I do have family out there, but I've always been on the East Coast. Outside of like the martial art competitions, I've been to Florida, Virginia. I mean, upstate New York. Obviously New York, Maryland. Where else have I been? You know, Buffalo. Never been on the West Coast, man. So I guess he's been. So Chris, I guess my PI dreams have been building this house for a while. That's amazing. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really appreciate that, Sheila. So Sheila, do you still speak Bisaya? Can you still speak Bisaya, or you left when you were in high school, so I figure you can, right? Right? I got 7 watching. That's really good. The numbers are great. Help me break 10. You bring your friends on board. I just want to see how. I just want to, don't be shy to just give me a shout yourself out over there. 5 dialects. Oh my God. So what? I figure it's Tagalog, Bisaya. What are the other dialects that you speak? You must be a smart gentleman, man. My wife is editing her video. How so? Wow. Okay, wow. Damn, baby. This guy's, man, this gentleman from San Miguel speaks 5 dialects. I've always wanted to know, I think, Ian Alan, I'm sure his name is not. Hey, what's up, Cobra? Now, Sheila, Tausug, is that closer to like Arabian? I've always wanted to know, like, not Arabian, like, Middle Eastern. Because isn't that the language that where is it spoken? Usually in the Mindanao, like down south. Hopefully, the more we do it, the more we do these live streams, more and more people, Oh, you speak Olongo. Wow, that's amazing. And you're 20 years old, and you grew up here, Cobra. That's amazing, man. Tawi. Oh, okay. Is that the tip of the Philippines, the north, all the way in the top, or the tip south? Chabacano. Chabacano's like more that Spanish. My uncle speaks Chabacano. Now, do Filipino Muslims, they still greet themselves as in like assalamu alaikum and all that stuff? New Zealand. Okay. Well then, yeah. I mean, I'm very into like linguistics and anthropology, sociology. I'm just into those type of things. That's why I'm asking. I love learning about those things all the time, you know. This is probably why I created this channel, along with like that time I gave my kidney, because sometimes my wife doesn't want to talk to me for hours about hours on the things I like. Is I'm into history, science, and stuff like that. So Cobra, are you still in school right now? You finishing up college? You should be like, you should be finishing up soon, right? Yeah, Chris, concerning PI dreams, that's pretty much what I did when I was in the Philippines. Anything, anything that needed to be fixed, I usually try to oversee everything. Oh, Cobra, you're in New Zealand. Were you born in New Zealand, Cobra? Or were you like did you migrate there? Wow, bro. Yeah. Damn. Are you still amateur? I guess are you still amateur or are you pro now? Hold on, I'm gonna get some. Go get some water, man. Oh, 9 years old. Okay. You quit boxing. You gotta go back to school then, man. Yeah, this green screen sucks, man. I'm gonna take this thing off. I'm gonna take the sucker off, man. Jaro Iloilo, nice. I heard of that place. Salt Bay can't cook. Do you guys ever watch H3H3? That guy is funny, dude. That guy is really funny, man. So it's Saturday tomorrow. Damn, that is this a mug? Glass? This thing looks big on screen, dude. Look at this. Mug, yeah, man. Mug, dude. Look at this. Look at this. It's almost. Well, that's a point. 1.5 liters. So I drink 2 of those in a day, and then that's on top of. That's not including the tea and all that stuff. Just to stay liquid. Stay hydrated, and I only got one kidney, so I gotta be careful, you know. So, Cobra, what time is it in New Zealand right now? Yo, I need a haircut, bro. I need a haircut. Oh, 4:25 p.m. Okay. It's not bad. I hope, so when do you plan on, are you going back to, Philippines, Cobra, anytime soon?
He says penis. What? Look at him prying open.
Oh, I'm watching some H3 right now. But yeah, man, I've been working on this stuff right now. Yeah, I've been working on these screens at the moment, just to, you know, experiment and things like that. See how they look, you know, see how they're interacting. Oh, Missouri, oh, it's very nice. What's the weather like in New Zealand right now? Is it, well, I don't know, I've never been there, man. I heard it's very similar to the Philippines. Oh yeah, it gets cold? Really? I mean, what's cold? Does it snow in New Zealand? I know they got the cows there and everything. Like, yeah, that's what I always see, like New Zealand cows. And they always like some mountains with like ice caps. I could be wrong. I don't know. Oh, chat Hennessy. Kiwi corned beef, yeah. Just forgive me. I'm looking at some stats right now. It's pretty cool. Yeah, eventually I'm gonna be looking to do more topics and stuff like that. You know, this is just all my testers and stuff like that. I'll probably do some like posting some type of question or whatever. You know, just keep it like this. What you miss more in Dumaguete? Dumaguete? What do I miss? I miss being in my own house. And with my dogs, man. I miss my dogs. You know, and the freedom of moving around. You know, we run our own businesses there, so way more freedom. You know, that's me, man. Vacation? You know what? I like just hanging on the boulevard, watching the ocean. You know, by one of our stores, I can walk to the beach. Literally, I just like watching the, you know, just the water. It's just beautiful to me. You know, the sunsets, sunrises. It's amazing. Like, you can literally, we go up to the mountains and be in the beach in like in under an hour. That's that accessibility that I like about it. And then we can always go to Sikihor. You know, those are some of my go-to places. I'm a pretty boring guy. It's near my bedtime. Restaurants. 2 Story. I like that place. You should check that out. 2 Story. Korean spot. Roti Boss. I think that's what it's called. Roti Boss. That place is nice. If you like Indo-Malaysian food. You have, I'll write it down. 2 Story, is it Roti King? Maybe Boss? 2 Story, Roti King, maybe Boss. Groove Cafe. I think I passed by that place. There's a lot of really nice places now out there. Oh man. I mean, from what my brother tells me, there's so much food eateries coming up. Like, there's a Pakistani place there now. There's just a lot of places to eat out there, man. Filipinos love to eat, man. They're all foodies, man. No. I was contemplating doing a daily stream. But, you know, it's like one of those things. I don't know, man. I mean, this is all my testing. I'm just testing things out. And see how, you know, how this whole system's working. Because I can run it on, like, a tester. Like, you know, a private thing. But, you know, to test out the actual, you know, like the feedback and how it reacts to, you know, the software to YouTube, you literally have to run it live. You can't run it on private because you know, you don't really see the mistakes happen. Because like if I run it on private, like right now I'm at an hour, like I don't think I can look at myself for an hour, you know. Oh my god. I'll probably have to go to bed soon. I'll probably have to cut this soon. But yeah, where's my good friend? Where's my good friend? H Effect. I hope he's on, man. H Effect. I hope you're watching, bro. Thank you, Sheila. But I'm just gonna try to, you know, keep working hard. And I really believe that, you know, things happen for you for a reason, and then people are in your life for a reason. So, you know, even people through YouTube, people in person. Like, I've met Chris in person. Great guy, man. Atenelia, great people, man. Like, Chris is pretty much like he's a mentor for me. So, you know, a lot of business experience. I love having conversations with him. Just there's reasons why everybody crosses paths, right? So that's what I believe. You know, so there's a reason why you guys are on here. There's a reason why I'm doing this. It's also because I'm crazy. I like being creative, so I did this just to, you know, spice things up, I guess, you know. Let me change a few things here. I'll show you a little bit of something. Boss lady. It's live. Ruby is editing, and now she understands why. See, I got more viewers because there's a girl on screen. See?
Oh my God, what are you doing?
I got a beautiful lady by my side. You know, I'm super fortunate. Look, it seems like I'm carrying her. Look, babe. I'm carrying you. Look, well, I got a green screen the chair, but I feel like I'm holding you in my hand.
You're crazy, okay?
Look.
You're crazy.
Look at the screen. Look, I'm holding you in my hand. Look.
You're a crazy guy. Come on, stop bothering me.
No, Cobra. I do like copyright music.
You will love my video. Tell them to watch my video too.
Yeah, if you want to watch Ruby's videos, I think Ruby Lynn, is it Ruby Vergara? Ruby Lynn Vergara.
Come on, that's not my name. It's Ruby Vergara.
Her real name is Ruby Lynn.
No, it's not.
Short, Ruby Vergara.
No, it's not.
Yeah, Cobra. It's a lot of it is copyright music. You just have to always credit the source, so you won't get you know, flagged and all that stuff. You know, you don't wanna get into trouble over things like that. Oh, I mean, let me see. I'll give you a website. Excuse me. Or where's that other? Oh. Hold on, Cobra. Let me take care of this thing real quick. I'll She's pretty. Ruby's pretty fresh, so she's trying to build up that channel. Do I know how to use music software? Yeah, I mean, I used to DJ, so like Serato, GarageBand, what else? Like pretty much all the stuff that's like used. Like if it's gonna be out of your laptop, If you have a Mac, GarageBand is decent, you know. But like I said, I used to DJ, so I use Serato. But there's a lot of stuff. I mean, even if like GarageBand on Mac, they pretty much have like a set of like loops and like, you know, like bits of music where you can put together if you're good with like counting beats and stuff like that. It's not simple, like simple as in like that, but it's very easy to catch on, you know. Oh, somebody subscribed, baby, to your channel. Thank you, whoever that was. Thank you.
Thank you.
It must be. Was it you, Sheila? Was it you? That's funny. Joel Kim Booster. Knowing Cobra, are you planning to do your own channel? Oh, Chris, aren't you going to work soon?
Is that Chris Atinolia?
Yeah.
Hi, Chris.
I would love to have like Bisaya, you know, watchers on this thing. At least, you know. What's the difference without the light? Oh, Chris is still on. He said, "Hi, Ruby." 1 more hour. Are you gonna understand? Besides, oh yeah, Ilongo. Is Ilongo close? Oh yeah, of course. Sheila, taga Sambongita man. Now, for you guys who are like Balikbayan or pure, I mean, or half, do you think it's beneficial for someone to speak more than one language? You know, sometimes, you know, you have like, well, it's not really Americans' fault because, you know, most Americans are stuck with English here. But, you know, I always tell people it's very beneficial to learn another language, you know, for your brain function as well, your brain activity as well. Not that you're gonna talk crap about them with another person who speaks the same language, but you know, it's I guess some of them, I guess some Americans might be intimidated by people who speak. I don't know, because I have friends who speak like straight Polish. I have some Polish friends who speak Polish, German, Czech, you know, as well as English as well. Wow. Man, you are impressive, Sheila. Yiddish, yeah, Cobra, Yiddish, yeah. Yeah, you know, like, I mean, for me, I love the fact that I can speak more than English, you know. I love that. But the problem is I don't really meet Bisaya people here in Long Island, so you know that kind of sucks. I'll probably get off in like 10 minutes. So Sheila was I understand Tagalog, Cobra, a little bit, not 100%. I actually got better because I watch ABS-CBN all the time back home. Not all the time. I don't really watch TV, but you know, when in the background, the family's watching TV. It's ABS-CBN Tagalog, so I'm kind of forced to understand the drama. So you know. That's weird. You don't speak Filipino inside the house, Sheila? Filipino as in Tagalog Filipino? Like, you know. Hey, Adventures, how are you? That's a really good point, Adventures. At least you're making an attempt. Because some people just, they, I just feel that some people, they try to hide that you know, speak English type mentality because they're kind of ignorant, or just they don't wanna be open to it, you know. I understand the lingua franca when you're amongst other people who speak different languages, and you know the common language you speak is English if everybody can converse, so everybody has a common ground. Wow. You know, in my line of work, I've met some really funny characters, man. I've met some really funny characters in my line of work. You know, I meet people who are, I guess, through their eyes and through the society's eyes, are wealthy, and met people who are having a hard time. You know, I meet like super arrogant people. I meet people who are super judgmental. You know, but I meet some of the most amazing, nicest people in the world, which is that's really rewarding. You know, to be able to, you know, converse and talk with somebody who's really good-hearted and stuff like that. Wow. Yeah, Sheila, yeah. Hey, what's up, Prepper? But I mean, practical Prepper, do you think that once you learn Spanish, is it easier to understand and converse in Portuguese and Italian? Because I find a lot of Portuguese, I have some Portuguese friends, speak super fluent Spanish. Like they catch on to it like crazy, you know, like there's nothing. Yes, Sheila, you are very correct. The more you know, the more humble you are. I 100% agree with you on that one. Yeah, I mean, a lot. Rochester, New York. Okay, yeah, New York is where Italians are, man. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of Italian friends. Yeah, Adventures. That's sad, but in a broad spectrum, a lot of people who come to America, immigrants especially, like sometimes I don't know if they're ashamed of continuing that culture through language and, you know, other stuff, but they have to understand that the kids are gonna naturally learn English outside of the house. They should at least attempt to keep it inside the house, you know. Oh, your stepdad is Italian. Oh yeah, Rochester, New York, man. Like I have some Spanish friends that don't even speak Spanish, which is sad. Because, you know, it's like me. Like, when I first came to America, I only spoke Bisaya, you know, because I was like 3 years old. I only spoke Bisaya, and I learned English in school here in America. And thank God that my grandma spoke like Bisaya, English, Japanese, Tagalog, and everything, but she just spoke Bisaya inside the house. And Now that I'm a lot older, I super appreciate that time in my life where I had to speak Bisaya in the house. So at least I had a great understanding of the language, and the portion of that culture stayed in me. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, prepper. Roman languages, yeah. Latin. It's amazing. I mean, for me, the world is amazing. About there's so many great things that the world can offer you. The problem is some people don't see it that way. I was talking to the manager the other day, and he asked me a question like, he asked me like, that's how I learned how to speak. Yeah, Sheila. I mean, I think there's like they say like if you speak to a child or let a child learn different languages before 5, it affects their brain in a way where they can absorb a little bit better. You know, maybe it's true. I don't know. Yeah, at least Sheila, you were immersed in that language for X amount of time, which that's probably the best way of learning is learning through practicality. Yeah, adventures. I got a lot of friends like that, man. I really do. Oh yeah, Sheila, you know all those languages and dialects. Your thought process must be crazy because you have to correlate this and that, and it's one of those things. I completely understand. Yeah, it's probably the most common thing you can just speak, right? Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense to me. I'm looking at this video. I'm about to laugh. It says, "My first week with no balls." Oh boy. Oh my goodness. That's I gotta watch that video, man. First week. Yeah, bro. I'm about to call it. But once again, thank you for joining me in this tester. I really appreciate it, man. I really appreciate the feedback. The guys, Yeah, my wife is still up. She's still editing, but once we start going to sleep, we're gonna go. Damn, 89 years. Yo, there's a lot of freaking our niece Eskrima Masters in the Philippines, man. I've met a few that were like around like 80s, 70s. I'm like, wow. Yo, I grew up in New York. I'm in New York, man. All the hand movements, the accent, that Long Island accent. That's probably Italian right there, man. I'll tell you right now. But yeah, but like I said, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. You don't know how much it means to me that actually people are watching. Like I said, when I first started this channel, I didn't even know anybody. I wouldn't. I didn't even know if anybody would subscribe and watch and all that stuff. So even like right, where am I right now? Oh yeah, it went up a little bit. So even if like I'm gonna post it up right now. Yeah, New York twang. Yeah, I'm gonna post it up. Like I didn't even think I get that many views. You know, for me that's already an accomplishment. But it'll get better and better. You know, as time goes. Thank you, Cobra. Yeah, forget about it. Yeah, you know what it is. You know what it is, Purper. You don't want me to get real hood. You know, like talking like how I used to talk, and when I was in high school, man. That was a time of my life, man. You know, that's the that heavy accent, man. Like I have a cousin, right? I have a cousin. Quick story before I bounce. I have a cousin, right? his name is Charlie, right? But because he's like that, he has a hoodness about him. So he's like, "Hey, what's your name?" Charlie. So
He's gonna see that.
no, I love my cousin, man. But he's like, Charlie. Yeah. Oh, this reminds me of that. It's like that hood New York vibe, bro. You know, yeah, you're right, Cobra. Like you know, it you know, like it is what it is. It's one of those things. Oh my goodness, man. You know, I've been very fortunate to have grown up in that particular environment. Kind of retrain myself to be more professional, you know, things like that. And as oh boy, that's fun. You know, like I don't know if you ever watch Dave Chappelle. He's like, you know, I can talk black and I can talk this and I can talk that, and he's like, I also speak interview. You know, I also speak interview. You know how they make fun of white people, right? Like how the white people speak. White people really don't speak like that, but you know, he's like, I can speak interview. So of course I can switch it up. That's another dialect that you can learn, Sheila. You know, speaking proper. You know, your back is straight more. Speaking interview. Yes, how are you? You know, and then you switch over to, you know, the real version of you, your slouch version, you know, the relaxed version. Yeah, man. Yeah, proper. Yeah, speaking proper. Dave Chappelle's funny as hell. I speak interview. But you know, you have to be adaptable. That's number one right there, man. You have to be able to. I was the type of guy in high school where I basically moved. I moved around. You know, I can speak to the Spanish guys, the black guys. You know, honestly, there was never really white people in my school. I'm gonna say, outside of the teachers, you can probably count the white students in my school on your hand, one hand, if you're lucky. So, but generally speaking, you know, moved around. You can adapt. Spoke, you know, as I got older, you know, started applying to more jobs, started working, changed that up a little bit, you know. Because the moment they see where I'm from on the application, you know, you get questions, man. I was like, oh, you're from Hempstead. Oh, okay. Hey, Cobra, that's like 14% more than my school. Oh my god. Literally, I think there were 3 Filipinos, including me. So 2 more Pinoys. Yeah, is New Zealand? Does New Zealand have a, I guess, rising Filipino community because while I was in the Philippines, I think they were going heavy with recruitments and scouting. Are you almost done, babe? You almost done, babe?
Yes.
Alright, guys. This is farewell for good for now, because I can keep talking and talking and talking. Okay, yeah. Take care. Peace out, adventures. See you probably tomorrow. I'll probably work on more stuff, you know. I gotta see. Help me grow this live stream. Like, I really appreciate it if you do. Bring more people on. Because this might be a good time frame, because I'm home around now all the time. And being that the West Coast, they're probably logging on at 5, 6 o'clock, because that's when generally when people come home and stuff. So, yeah, bro. Thank you again. And see you guys. Take care.